Hello. Okay. Camera issues. Can't find my cables. So, I'm using my tablet. I finally got it back. I have no makeup on. Sorry about that. Anyway, the silicone bin cover, I have been trying to video how to put it together, and I can't find my cables to my camera. I can't actually record it the way I want to, so it's not going to be as good. So when I do find my cables, I will upload what I have on my camera. Anyway, this is going to be a quickie video on this because of that. So I've got half of it done, and what I'll just fill you in on what I did. You want to start with the silpoxy. It's kind of backwards because of the tablet camera, but silpoxy. I got this off of Amazon, only because I have a gift card on Amazon. But if you have a way to get this cheaper, eBay, Amazon, whatever, just search, you'll find it. I got a big tube. So anyway, you have to use this at a certain temperature, and you have to have ventilation, because it stinks. So, but if you're outside doing it, like when I started this, I was outside, I couldn't smell it at all, but when I did a little bit in the house, ew. But anyway, I suggest when you do this, I had to wash this silicone 1,000 times because it is a hair magnet. If you don't want to glue hair, that's just nasty. But as soon as you wash it, that's when you want to glue it, because it's gonna get nasty again. Don't wait. I made that mistake. So when I started, I should have started in the middle and worked my way out to the edge. But because it was my first time doing it, I started from the edge and worked my way in. Bad idea, because I had to start from the wrong end. So I would start in the middle. And all you need to do is when you just put some on like this, just line it up. Get you a craft stick, popsicle stick, make sure they're clean and dry. You can get them cheap at a craft store or Walmart, and just spread a thin layer on there. Just spread it on, and you want to leave channels for the water flow. Most people know this, but only the people that have been making towels, really. But yeah, so I use these as guides to my water channels, but they get wider at the end. So I would just use like the middle vein for the channels, because you need that water flow. Otherwise, your tail's gonna balloon full of water, and it's gonna be very, very heavy, and it won't look right. So yeah, work your way from the middle out, so that way you can flip it and work your way out. I used a FinFun clear plastic. I didn't have the black cover that it comes with, because this was given to me. So I glued pool shoes with the E6000. I have that somewhere. I just glued pool shoes. But I think what's going to happen is this tail's going to be, or this fin's going to be heavy for the Velcro that's on here. And I think I'm going to put some stronger Velcro on these, because I don't want them to pop open when I'm swimming in this tail. I also had to paint. I had to paint the shoes white, because this is translucent, and I didn't want the black showing through. And you're going to see that there's something there, but at least it'll be white and not purple black color that it was. So I painted that. I'm going to put some stronger Velcro on here, which is what I should have done in the first place, but I didn't. Oh, and I also cut off the top because it's a wide, it comes very wide and long at the top, and it was all bunching up in my tail, and I couldn't get my tail on down here. It looked all bunched up. So I cut that off to give it a little flatter look. But what I did also is, because this edge is pretty sharp, I don't want it to cut into the silicone. I added that extra piece and attached it with the silpoxy to the bottom so it would give it extra cushion. I don't want it to cut through there, and I think it would. So, and if it does on this side, I can use this to repair it. So I apologize for this camera situation because this is not working out well, but I have to finish this end, as you can see. I wish this camera angle would work out. So I don't know what I can do. Maybe do this, but I have to find it. No. I'm having issues. Anyway, let's try that. So you line it up as best you can. I had these guides. Use the lines as guides. I don't know if I lined it up perfectly, but it does line up at the this little notch here. And so just try and line it up as best you can. This is very difficult to line up through this camera. Oh my gosh. See, when I had my camera, I had a tripod and everything. It was coming out great. But I can't find my cable. Anyway. Okay. I'm doing this because my friend Renee wanted me to do a little video because she bought a fin from Fancy Fish Fashions on Etsy. Also, this is where I got it. So she wanted to see how it's done, and this is my first time doing it, but I've kind of got an idea of this. This is how you do it. Had some help trying to figure this out. Anyway, you line it up. Line it up. Okay, and oh, and it actually did stick to my plastic fin. We didn't think that would work, but it actually does. So we're going to do the top first. And do it this way. I'm going to try and do this the best I can. Put a little dab and a line. I'm going to go all the way up like this. Okay, and ooh, it stinks. You also want to cover it right away because it doesn't take that long to cure, about 15 minutes. And spread without spreading it too wide. You just want to spread it a little up and down, sort of, because you don't want to block those channels. Okay, and line it up. will have time to adjust, but not a lot of time. But I don't think you'll need a lot of time. Okay, and what you're probably going to want to do is cover this with a towel or something, just so you don't get your fin all dirty, and put a weight, something heavy on top, a heavy book, or if you have like a little tiny dumbbell weight, or something heavy like these, for example, these stone coasters. They're not really that heavy, but they do have some weight on them. I have these I've been using, they work great. But I do want to cover it with I have this fabric I've been using to cover my fin, so just cover it, make sure it's lined up, and put your weights on. And then you just wait. Maybe 15 minutes. It doesn't take that long. And then you can finish the rest of your tail just the way I did that, and then you could turn it over and do the back, the plastic part of your fin, just so it's attached to the silicone. See how that works. I'll be able to try this out next week, so hopefully I can give you an update on how this fin swims. I'm a landlocked mermaid, so I don't get the chance to swim all that often, so I might have one of my professional mermaid friends try this out if they can fit into the shoes. I'm sure one of them will, and give you an update. But yeah, I love this fin so far. It looks very realistic. It's translucent, which I love. It started out opaque, but I told her I really want it translucent, so you can actually see through it like a real fish tail. And I wanted it white, so possibly using it with any tail I want. I make my own fabric tails. Right now I'm working on a koi tail that I'm painting, and I'm going to be putting shell scales on it eventually. And but right now it's just painted. I'm not finished with it yet at all. I really wish it was done, but I do have another sequin tail that I can use. And yeah, I can pretty much make. Oh, and I got little tiny side fins too to match this tail, and they're super cute. I can't wait. Anyway, I hope this helps. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comment box.